Hello, I'm Kawaii Bree 123, and this is a live discussion. Today we're going to be talking about Demon Slayer Season 2, Episode 6, and discussing if your fave is only strong because of plot armor, some good examples and bad examples of plot armor, and we're also going to talk about Goku. Stick around, the show is starting. All right, so welcome to my Sunday anime discussion live. This is my co-host today. It's not my usual co-host, Shy Cutie. So this week we have my friend, Antoine. So I'm going to add him to the screen. All right. Hello to everybody. All right, so today we're going to review Demon Slayer, the latest episode that premiered today. So I hope you watched it. Because spoiler alert, and we don't really care if you're mad about it. We're going to talk about it. And then we're also going to talk about, is your fave only strong because of plot armor? So we'll have that time where everybody, if you're in the chat, you want to leave your opinion or you want to come up with us and talk about it for our hot seat and rapid fire, you can come up. Let's see, you can drop your comments. We'll throw them on the screen if you're a little camera shy, so we can read them, so you'll be part of the discussion either way. We love to see your beautiful face. So that being said, I'm gonna that was a mistake. I'm gonna let my co-host introduce himself. Anything you want to say?
Well, hello everybody. I'm Antoine. I have a couple different aliases. None are effective right now. There's Crew Twan, Todoroki Twan on Twitter. Shoto is my husband. Got a few of them. Yeah, I just love some anime, and I'm here to talk about it with my girl Bree. It's been so long. It's been so long.
So he's an avid fan. I think I talked about you last week in the show when I was talking about how we bonded over the Bluebird song from Naruto Shippuden.
Right, I had caught that.
Yeah. So I was like, yes, you definitely have to come up and what do you say? Need more flame breathing. So we're gonna jump right into it. Okay.
Let's go.
So let's talk about Demon Slayer. I hope y'all watched the episode. Well, first we could talk about last week's episode. That way, if anybody is not ready to hear about this in the chat, they can kind of see where we're going and dismiss themselves, right?
Right.
All right. So, thoughts on episode 6?
So, like, I got to be honest. I know little bits and pieces. I haven't fully dived into reading the manga yet, but through like random YouTube videos, you fall asleep with YouTube on, you wake up and there's a random video playing. So I knew like certain things were going to happen. But it still didn't it's something about seeing the way they animate Demon Slayer versus like how the manga looks is so beautiful.
Like 3D, but the way they color over, it's like you wouldn't even, first of all, you wouldn't even know it's like 3D. Except some of those scenes where they cut and you can see it, but it's so beautiful. But the
And they
titties.
mix in the CGI just a little bit, like what they do
Mhm.
with Attack on Titan is getting heavy with the CGI though. But Demon Slayer,
Yeah.
they put it in right at the right moments. It's so good.
It's so good. Oh, the fights are beautiful. That being said, somebody said this in one of my anime groups that, when you see the animations when they're doing their breathing techniques, they said
Hmm.
the enemy doesn't see that. I don't know why that messed with me a lot. Like, that's for us.
Really?
Did you know that?
That's a little disappointing.
Say that in the chat. If you knew that the enemy cannot see all those flames and water and
What?
stuff, I need y'all to let me know in the chat.
That is
Okay.
really disappointing because like when he's doing what is the Himokagi Kamura or whatever,
Hmm.
and those flames when he's like breathing and they coming out the side of his mouth, that is epic. That's intimidating. Like I want the people to be able to
I
see that.
I heard that they cannot see them, and I was kind of like, okay, but then I feel like in the movie in Mugen Train, I'm like, so he couldn't see all that when Rengoku was doing his power. I'm like, that's kind of.
But like when you think about it, it does make a little bit sense because in the movie when he was when Rengoku was having that big fight with
Hmm.
Akasa, and he was doing that huge final technique when he like sliced the sword and then the flames was all around him. And I was like, so the flames ain't really doing nothing, just the sword? Because he
Yeah,
only had that slice across his chest, like into his body, and that was it. So I was like, is this all for show? That kind of makes sense now that I'm thinking about it. I don't
right.
like
I just
that
did a
though.
talk. I know. Well, I mean, because the fights are so fast. I'm gonna go ahead and start throwing up some of these. Oh my god, so much love in the chat. I just want to shout out to y'all real quick. I just love seeing all these people in the chat ready to have these discussions and get foolish with me. Okay.
Oh, I just opened up the
Okay.
chat. Look at me. I'm new to this, y'all. Give
Oh
me a
yeah,
second.
yeah. So open it up on the side so you can see the foolishness. I'm gonna make a point to put them up on the screen. So we're gonna just hey everybody, hey
What's up?
Jay.
Hey, Sheena. How you doing, girl? Right. Need a
He
lot
said
more
need
flame
more
breathing.
flame breathing.
Need a lot more.
Hey Megan, this is like my childhood bestie right here. Hey boo. All right, so I just wanted to catch up with the chat because I want y'all to be a part of this conversation too.
All right.
He said he didn't know that either. See, nobody knew that.
Where did you hear that from?
I'm in some anime group where we were having a whole discussion about it, but I'm just thinking like that makes sense that they can't see it because only
Yeah.
the swords cause damage, right?
I did. Yeah, because I just didn't think about that before.
Right.
I
That
don't
wouldn't
think
make
he's ever
sense.
like thrown flames at anybody.
I mean, because honey, if I could do all that, what I need a sword for?
Right. Might as well
Exactly.
just be an airbender, firebender.
Exactly. So yeah. Anyway, I think the best way to talk through some of these episodes is to throw up our out of context memes. We love doing this. So I'm gonna just put up the ones for this episode and that'll help us go through. Let me take my overlays off. That'll help us go through this. I hope y'all can see that. Let me switch to my overlay background real quick to get some of this. There you go. All right. So this is for is this episode 6? This is for episode 6. So we're gonna go through. This is gonna help us stay on track to make sure we hit C points on the on the episode, okay? So we'll go through the first one. What you thought about that fight between Daki and Tanjiro?
I thought it was going to take a minute for something to match the fight between the spider demon
Mm-hmm.
because cinematically, like that was the episode that really like popped off for Dragon Slayer with a lot of people. Like
Mm-hmm.
him slicing through those spider webs and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, when he was like up in his fire breathing game and he was like going at it like hard, that
Mm-hmm.
was so beautiful. Oh my god, I watched that scene back so many times, like I want to say at least 3 4 times. It was
It's
so
beautiful.
well done. Like
It was
I,
beautiful.
I couldn't even really take in what was happening. I was just like looking at the animation, like slowing it down. I did the same thing with Attack on Titan. I just play it frame by frame. Like they really animated all of this.
It's
It's so
so
good.
beautiful. Like, oh, that scene was so good. And I'm like wondering because I made a choice to not read the manga. Because like for
Hmm.
Attack on Titan, I read the manga. Because,
Yeah, same.
you know, but I made a point not to read it for this. So I'm like, I like being surprised by what's happening. So I think it was great. And when her head almost came out, child, and she caught it with that sash, I was like, see, cheating. Okay, she's cheating.
I was gagged. I was
Yeah,
really shook because I was like, they couldn't have done it this quickly. They couldn't have done it this quickly.
yeah.
But
I kind of
as
started to feel like some up because first of all, we didn't even get nobody else in on the fight. Like, what was the point of
right,
all the other people, the Hashira me in there? We're not gonna get to see them fight. So
he
I
just
kind
out
of
here
knew something was up.
taking out upper demons off his first try. Like,
Right. So, okay, we have to talk about this because I know Dorian's in the chat, and I know I had to personally ask him before the show. What you think about that transformation?
Daki's?
Nezuko's her demon form.
Oh, Nezuko's.
That's what this one in the top right is. Okay,
Well, I can't. For some reason, I can't see the.
you can't see the screen share.
No, let me go on to the. Let
Can
me go
y'all
on
see it
see
in the
what the
chat? Can y'all
cute
see the
is.
screen share in the chat? Let me know.
But the transformation girl titties from where?
Right. I'm like, is
Who
that part
told
of
you?
demon blood magic? Like, where did titties come from? I'm just trying to see something.
But you
What
know
was
what
that
made
about?
it make sense for me with this latest episode
What?
was just skipping a little head just a little bit when she
Mm-hmm.
reverted back to like a baby, and I forgot that throughout the whole first season she was just switching her size like as she needed
So
to.
somebody told me she was 14. So
She's
just so
14.
y'all know, she's supposed to be 14. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about her titties now.
That's what I'm like. I'm a little like I think some time has passed, right? He said
But I
that
feel
girl
like
cute.
she has the power to like age herself up the same way she can age herself down. I feel like that's what that was.
Sounds like
Like
a pervy plot armor to me. But
a little fan
yeah,
service.
a little
You got to
fan
sneak it in
service.
there.
But
You got to
I
sneak
like
it in
I
there.
like Thick Nezuko though. I'm not hating. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. I was kind of
Uh
mad that she reverted back so quickly. I wish she could keep more control to be more of an aid to a fight. That's one thing I hate when people have bursts of badass and then it's just instantly taken away.
called in 4K.
Okay.
I like Team Thick. I was actually saying when she went back in this episode, I was like,
Yeah.
no, stay. Nah, you can't be. And now I don't like the jumping. Is she legal? Is she not? I don't like that whole aesthetic. I don't
But you
like
know,
that.
that's the
She
anime.
big. She woman. Now I don't like that. I don't like that.
They really be making you feel uncomfortable with some of these anime. Like you
Oh
be
yeah, because
really
we gonna
into
I'm
it
gonna
and
have
all
to
of a sudden,
drag what's that? What's 7 Deadly Sins?
ooh,
Don't get me started. Okay.
that's a taboo topic for me because I don't really know how to process my like or dislike of Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah, we'll have to we'll have to talk about it. I feel it's a little problematic the pairings. Anyway, we'll move on to the next one. So Tanjiro holding his breath is what this one's supposed to be on the left. When he had to be reminded to breathe so he wouldn't die when he was doing his technique.
I remember it now because you showed me these. I still can't see it, but I remember you showed me these beforehand. Oh,
These
I
are the
see them on
ones you saw.
YouTube. I see them on
Yeah.
YouTube. That took me out.
Yes. So
It's like
okay.
those COVID memes. And they're like
You
when
gotta
you try not to cough around
yeah,
somebody.
exactly. You gotta remember to breathe, okay? Can't die now. You the main character. We know the vines. I wonder what the vines symbolize. I think I was talking to somebody. Like, why do you think vines? Is it supposed to I think after this episode, I just got it. I think I
Hmm.
just got it.
I do know that her kimono isn't that
Mhm.
like a hemp
It's a
leaf or
leaf.
something like
Yeah,
that?
it's a hemp leaf.
But
Yeah.
I don't think their vines or whatever are look like that.
No,
Like
I
you know,
think
I
I
was
get
trying to
it
make some
after
kind of
this week.
combination.
I think the regrowth ability because like I garden in real life, so you know how vines are in real life. Like they grow back so fast. So I think it speaks to
Mm.
her regenerative abilities, her fast,
Oh, oh,
like
I see
how
that.
you saw with the blood and stuff like that. So I think
Hmm.
that's what the vines represent.
You better
Um,
think.
right? Just use an old noggin. So you saw Daki got chopped in half, child.
Hmm.
This one at the bottom left, I just put that in there because okay, Moose and petting her like that. Like, come on now. Y'all doing the absolute most. Okay. We all know
That
he
took
Michael
me
Jackson.
out.
I actually call him Michael Jackson. I do not call him by what is it? Mugen? Sorry,
Yeah,
Mugen? Mugen? Oh,
Muzan,
child.
Muzan. It's Michael
Muzan,
Jackson.
yeah.
It's MJ.
It's Michael Jackson. See, I don't even know his real name because I call him Michael Jackson. So yeah, he said he agrees with me on the vines. Let's
He's
go.
like a he's like Michael Jackson and Orochimaru mixed.
I
That's what I
mean,
get.
yeah, I could get that. And we
Mostly
know,
because of the ruthlessness and he, when he in that woman geesh, feeling himself.
I see, I don't fool with Naruto too much.
Oh
Don't
yeah, that's
kill me,
right.
but I don't
Yeah, I
fool
know.
with it too
You
much.
got
Yeah, you know how I feel
that
about.
Shounen allergy.
I can't wait to get into that. And we already know Doc got curb stomp, child. Uh,
Hmm.
more than one
Let's say a
time.
prayer. Let's say a
Bless her
prayer.
soul, cause yeah, let's just okay. So we just went through episode 6. If y'all have any favorite moments from that episode, go ahead and drop it in the chat because we're gonna move over to the next one. Um, all right, so this is the one from see now I'm confused. Okay, there you go. All right, so this is this week.
Sorry, I had just laughed
Sorry.
because I saw
I'm
during
sorry. Let me
he
like
said the
cover my
horn was
mic.
kind of sexy too.
Yeah.
All
He's
right,
talking
that's
about
your
the horn
thing.
was sexy. Okay. Whatever you're into. All right. So any points in this episode that you really enjoyed? We already talked about the beautiful animation from the last
Hmm.
one. What about this episode?
Um, it was the two demons in one that got me.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that.
That shook
Did you
me.
see how fast how you say Uzui? Uzi? Uzui? Uzui, you
Uh,
saw how fast he sliced her neck
oh
though? The
yeah. Even I was like,
disrespect.
what happened?
You didn't even let
Like,
her monologue or nothing.
but that's what I love. I love when people don't be giving nobody time to power up. When they don't be giving nobody time to get their little monologue off. Why are we waiting?
He's like, I'm stronger than you, girl. Shut up, please.
And
Okay.
basically, he didn't even
Like
turn
he
his like front to her.
like I had to rewind it. I was watching it with my husband. I rewinded a little bit, like, dang, that's disrespectful. She didn't get to say nothing. She didn't get to give her backstory, being all sad or
Mm-mm.
nothing. She just
But
got sliced.
you know that's coming up. We already got little moments with them two coddling each other and holding each
Hmm.
other. There's some backstory about to get
I do like the brother
fully
and
fleshed
sister
out.
against the brother and sister.
Oh, ooh, that would have been dope.
I think that's isn't that how it's going?
I
I
mean,
was like, maybe
I feel like they're taking Nezuko out. Like,
he
period.
told her to go to sleep, ho. I guess
Right.
she overpowered, so she got to go to, you know. That I'll save my comment for later on in the
Hmm.
show. Fourth Hokage vibes. So let's go through these memes. Do you know I made them, so I don't get to kiss. You
Okay.
know what these memes are talking about
Hold on, I'm about to get it loaded up now.
on YouTube?
Yeah. For some reason, it's still on the other one.
Oh,
It'll
oh,
load up for me
I think
soon.
it moved over to the
Oh,
next
there it
one.
go. Yeah, there it
Oh,
go.
okay.
Oh
I was
my
like, I
god.
think
I can't with you.
this
You
is
made
my
these.
gift to you. Yes, we, we're here for the laughs. I'm gonna try to stay professional.
Sorry. Okay.
No, no, just me. I seen these, so I can't still be
Boy,
capping
that's
like
you.
this.
You are
Okay, so I'm
stupid.
gonna try to. The worst cliche. What is it? Snapoe. I hope I'm saying it right. The worst cliche is when the villain is about to win until the protagonist talks about friendship with Timmy.
Speak
It
on it.
kills the villain.
Speak on
Okay,
it.
we talking to you, Naruto and
Yeah.
Fairy Tale. Woo,
Hmm.
child, I can't. Let's go through these memes. All right, do you know what the first one is?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's her brother shape, right?
Yeah, he's about to. I can't gain weight. You know what I
Mm-mm.
feel like? He was like if Zenitsu was a demon, that would be his energy.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to because he was
I was
so mad that homeboy had three wives.
maybe that's who's gonna beat him then, because they got that incel energy. They like
Probably might be
he's
on
just
some.
like, oh, he had 3 wives. I definitely got to kill you now.
You never know. They could pull a Jujutsu Kaisen bonding moment over over the lady parts. Did
Dang.
you see Jujutsu Kaisen yet?
I did not finish it, but I heard that a lot of people were upset about how they um did. So I gotta watch it because I don't
Upset about
typically like
what?
to watch stuff in episodic manners.
Hmm.
So when I was watching it, I just got tired of watching episodes. So I was like,
Oh,
let me let
her.
it finish and then I'm gonna just binge the whole
I
thing.
feel you.
Yeah.
I feel
But
you.
I mean, I'm gonna watch Demon Slayer episodes. We know the second one is Zenitsu. Like, okay, was
Mhm.
this a new skill he learned?
I
Because this man is walking around sleep.
how you feel about it?
He remind me of one of my best friends, Darren.
That
Shout out
walk
to Darren
around
if you hear. Yeah.
sleepwalking, being a
That
badass
man
in the
be
sleep.
sleep everywhere. That man go to sleep anywhere. I'm just like, is this a technique? What is this? Breathing technique?
Yeah, I wanna have this explained more. I feel like it's gonna be one of those things where we don't get no kind of explanation. It's just go with it.
You're just
But
like this nigga running around sleep.
yeah, I'm so confused. Like, like an alter ego because he's
Right.
still sensing stuff and coherent, but he's just sleep?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know what's up with
I'm waiting
that.
for some like deep voice to come out.
See, one of my friends said that too. That's who we was thinking about when we watched this. This is
It
a
reminds me of
mutual
Brand.
friend. Yes, that man sleep everywhere. That's him. I was like, I didn't know he was in Demon Slayer. Okay. Let's see. And we know the next one when somebody messed with your sister, but they don't realize you crazy.
Hello.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see this brother sister fight. Well, Donkey, I don't like how they did her. She just melted into a puddle of whining.
Yeah.
I ain't
I,
ready.
I get you trying to set this dynamic, but I didn't like just completely making her this whiny tantrum baby.
Yeah, but I think she got it together because by the end of the episode, she seemed like she was ready to fight again.
Yeah.
And okay, my gripe about this episode. Now, when Nezuko was in there and she seen that blood and she was going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And Tanjiro is using all his little might
Oh,
to
it's a little
hold her back.
fight.
And these fools in here still looking.
Yes. Go.
What? I just okay. So first of all, the demon just
Move.
tried to eat you. You still sitting there. Then you see Daki coming there, get beheaded. You still sitting there. A whole nother entity comes out of her body. You're still sitting there.
Like some should tell you, maybe these people can't hold all these people back.
It's like,
Maybe.
and then when he told them go, then they finally went. Oh, okay, that's what
Right.
we doing. I just had to say that. That really pissed me off.
That's the same thing when somebody's like struggling, they holding like a building up, and people are just like, "Oh my God, save us!" You, I wouldn't have to hold this up so long
Oh, that's
if you
like
would
on
just move.
that Batman versus Superman movie. Remember the
I
one?
the one with not Brad Pitt,
Yeah, with
Ben Affleck.
Geralt, whatever. Yeah, what's his
I
name?
didn't
Yeah,
I didn't
that
I
one.
didn't
Ben
fully watch
Affleck
it.
when they was fighting. No, and Zod. No, maybe it was the Man of Steel movie when Zod and Superman was fighting, and they were in the train station, and Zod was doing the laser beam eyes thing, and it was these people sitting there in the corner like hiding, like the laser beam was coming towards them, and I know it tried to look like they was in the corner, but in the shot I was like, why don't y'all just go to just squeeze out the side? Like, why y'all just really sitting here anyway? That's what that scene made me think
Stupid for the
about.
plot. Stupid for the plot.
Right, he said I would have been in the next town already. Exactly, that's my husband. Yes, babe, I would have been. We would have been in the next town, and if you weren't in the next town, you would have been left. Okay.
Listen, the
Okay.
people that the list of people that I can actually survive a zombie apocalypse with is short.
I don't want to survive a zombie apocalypse. I have already told it to everybody.
Oh, it's ending.
Just kill me. Why would I want to survive?
I mean, just for the good old
Post
fight.
like to what? Scavenge for food and eat cats like in Book of Eli? I
That is
have a
very
cat. I don't
true.
want to eat a cat.
Part of me is gonna stick around just to see if I could do it, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm tired. I'm
Please kill
tired.
me. Zombie apocalypse, you have permission to offer me just so I don't have to kill myself.
I'll stay
Um,
and fight.
he's
Okay.
okay by yourself. All right. We love you, but you will be by your absolute self. Like you don't see that man struggling to hold her back. You gonna sit it. Let me not. Okay, let's move on to the next one. What did you think about the lullaby scene? I thought that was sweet.
That was sweet. And you caught me at the right time because I'm fresh off of Anohana, and I've been trying to watch some other softy
I
animes.
told you not to watch that.
You did, but I can't help it. When I know there's something out there that's triggering people in different ways, not in the horrible ways, but like, triggering some emotion and stuff. I've been so lost in dark horror anime for so long now. That was such a nice,
I mean,
it was a needed
if you're a
cry.
sick and twisted person, just say that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. My husband talking about I'm surviving exactly, and that's why we're married.
And that's right. We got to balance each other out.
I don't know. I'm surviving too. We gonna be gone. Oh, you talking about the zombie apocalypse?
That's what I
Nah,
thought you was
babe.
talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't be there. Sorry. Um, I'm fighting with my bros. Okay, y'all about it. That's cute.
Okay. We got
How
to talk
y'all
about
feel?
weapons, and I'll see if I can add you.
Right. Okay. And then this last one is blood being at the bottom. It seemed like Nezuko and what's the little the skinny? We call him the Mariah Carey demon. Um,
What's that? The twisted water bottle?
yeah. When you drink, what's them real cheap ones? The Deer Park water
The
bottles.
Deer Park Nestle.
Yeah, Deer Park water bottle man. Um, they kind of seem like they have the same, not same ability, but they both
Hmm.
had the ability to control their blood, or like their blood is part of their abilities.
Yeah. Um, Nezuko is a little OP, like a
Yeah,
little OP. I didn't expect her to have this much growth out of nowhere like that, because you
yeah.
don't really see her training or nothing,
Was it like
especially because
sheer
she doesn't see
anger?
people.
Was it like sheer anger or something? Like why
I'm
she's so
thinking
mad?
maybe the protective nature, and then it just got a little bit too far away from her. Because oh, that's the thing, when she was getting hurt and she was losing
Mm-hmm.
all that blood and stuff. I think
Mm,
it's like normally she would go to sleep to heal and all that stuff because but since she's like regenerating so quickly, maybe it's just making her more primal. Because
mm.
I don't get where the boost came from. Like what's triggering it. I mean, hopefully we
My
find out soon.
Yeah, he said bloodlust. Maybe I have to
Bloodlust.
talk to my toddler like that. How Tanjiro was talking to her when he was like, "I understand you were hurt and that must have been
Hmm.
scary, but you need to chill out." That's me talking to my toddler.
I mean,
Good
she
gentle
does.
parenting,
She is a sweet
Tanjiro.
baby. She can't even speak yet.
Oh, my 3-year-old, she be talking. She be telling us about
No,
ourselves.
not
But
your 3-year. I'm talking about
oh, Nezuko.
let's go. She's still
Yeah, that
grinding
was
and stuff.
that was a sweet gentle parenting moment right there. Okay. He said,
Hmm.
as she should be, she was asleep for 2 years and evolved while asleep. I get, well, yeah,
Well,
she has
has
been asleep. Like we ain't seen her in a minute.
has she been has she been any like I can't remember. Has she been any like big fights since? Well, yeah, every
Mm-mm.
fight since she fell
But she
asleep.
didn't even. Well, no, she was awake in Mugen Train.
Yeah, she was awake in Mugen Train. She was awake
But
for the
they
Spider
actually
Demon
was
too. Yeah,
training. How long was the period between it? Because they
I think
trained for a minute. How
I may
long
be
has?
pulling this out my ass, but is it 3 months?
I don't know.
I
If
feel
y'all
like it
know in the
might.
chat how long, I think they said it. If
Yeah.
y'all know in the chat how long they were training before this entertainment district art, let me know how long it's been. I said okay. Well, she was. Oh, yeah, that's the one in movement training, right? So she was awake then, but I know some time passed because they said they had been training for a while.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna take this off the screen. All right, so yeah, I definitely look forward to seeing. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing the fight between the Hashira and I guess this brother and sister combo, and seeing how much the other two guys have leveled up, Zenitsu and child, I can't remember that
And
his name right
Inosuke,
now.
my personal
Inosuke.
fave.
Yeah, how much they've powered up. So I'm looking forward to this fight. Okay, so me and my husband, we petty. We timed how long you actually get. It's like 18 minutes of actual new
18 minutes of
content
what?
on the episode.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's not like
It's
flashbacks.
yeah, that's not the preview from the last one. It's not the closing and the little clip at the end. It's like 18 minutes. So um,
That's not fair.
yeah, they're saying 5 months. So 5 months.
Oh, okay, that's a good amount of time. Cause they got swole
Yes.
too. That one clip of all three of them out in the woods shirtless. I was like, I didn't know
Right.
Zenitsu was packing like this. Jesus,
With the baby faces.
with the
They
baby
look like
faces.
cinnamon buns, but just like ripped for no reason. There's a kid that look like that in real life.
Not
You
rich
ever seen
cinnamon
him?
buns.
Yeah. Let's see. What day is it supposed to come on? Don't judge me. It comes on. Demon Slayer new episodes come on Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Hmm.
So we're gonna actually move into this. Brings he's ready to go into the next point. Just my
Hmm. I
thoughts on
just
plot armor. It's one of the greatest ruiners of many storylines. Is lazy writing.
say
As a
it
writer,
again.
I agree. So that's gonna take us. Let's do a little commercial break. Okay. We're gonna move into our next segment. I'm gonna throw my streaming schedule up here on the screen real quick while we take a break. So I stream three times a week. Sundays are anime discussions. We have Monday our movie discussions. This week we'll be talking about finishing my Encanto series, which is a 3-part series. And then on Thursdays, we do our TV recaps and reviews. We've been talking about Euphoria and Sex in the City, and pretty much roasting Sex in the City. So, my co host, Shy Cutie, is usually on that show with me. So, I'm just going to throw that up there. And also, don't forget to feed the algorithm. If you're here and you're enjoying this content, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you know when we go live. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link um to join the panel if you like. Do you want to give your arguments about plot armor first, or you want to just get into hearing what these people have to say in the chat?
I mean, I
I'm
I
really
I
looking.
definitely am not 1,000,000% against plot armor. It's just how
Mm-hmm.
it's done. It's all about how it's done for
All right.
me.
Well, we'll start with I'm gonna drop the link so that if anybody wants to come up and give their thoughts. But I think before I do that, I need to establish first rules of engagement. Be respectful to the platform. Try not to get me demonetized before I even get monetized, y'all. Please. Okay. I know we get passionate. I know y'all, us otakus like to tussle. Please keep it cute or handsome, whatever you want me to say. And I'm gonna establish beforehand, we understand that plot armor is necessary to a degree. Why is it necessary? Because they're a main character. And you're
Right.
putting them in all these fights and in against OP people and strong people, and so we understand that they need a little bit of plot armor because you know, yeah, in real life you probably just die, right? So let me just establish that point before we get into our debates. This is all fun. This is how we like to talk about anime. This is how I like to consume anime content. So we're having a conversation about it. Just remember, we understand plot armor is necessary and why is it necessary. And also, I had someone ask me, what is plot armor? What would you say plot armor is?
I would say plot armor is a easy way to get your main character out of tough situations without having to explain much.
I
Not
think that's a
maybe not
good.
the without having to explain much, but it's just an easy way to get them out of tough situations.
I think so. I agree. And MJ just left a comment about a good example that's not anime, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that up before I put the link in the chat.
Okay.
One good example, even though it's not anime, is Game of Thrones. Jon Snow got major plot armor. For I got triggered. Hold on. They ruined the rules that the story already established. Exactly. Another example of horrible plot armor to me is in Star Wars. You got these stormtroopers, okay? This is a race of people that were cloned and created to be war machines and fight in wars, and they cannot shoot a single shot accurately when it's the main character. That really takes me there because that's bad cloning. If I clone you and you can't hit a shot, I'm
We
gonna
got a
have
problem.
to, we gonna have to get that refund on them clones. We gonna have to get some new DNA. And Bubba Fett, who the original clones were cloned from, he can shoot a shot. So why can't they?
Questions that need answers.
Absolutely. So I'm just giving y'all some non-anime examples just so y'all kind of get an idea of some plot armor. If you got examples that you want to put in the chat, feel free. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link in the chat to join. If you do join, if you're camera shy and you don't want to cam up, you can come on with the avatar. But of course, we love to see your beautiful faces. So um let's go. Django Fit. Django Fit. Thank you, Wiz. Django Fit. But he could hit a shot.
Not Janko Fett.
Bubba Django, child. Bubba is Django, but a kid. So, child, they could hit shots. Why can't the other people? He said, throw the whole clone away. Absolutely. They can't shoot it. See, we feel some type of way about this. I know this is an anime discussion, but we all feel some type of way the situation with these stormtroopers. They can't hit no shots. It's ridiculous. All right.
See, I like MJ Freeman's comment.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. You can
Which
use
one?
plot
Oh,
armor,
here.
but make it classy, please. Make it believable. And
Absolutely.
that's what I feel
Yes.
like um Demon Slayer is doing. I enjoy Demon Slayer
Yes.
and the way they progress with their characters and their strengths and explaining their
Yes.
power scaling and
I'm gonna
keeping
go
it
ahead and put that up.
realistic.
Since you're moving into that, go ahead. Mhm.
It just makes sense to me. I don't sit there and go like, well, besides this recent Nezuko
Now she
situation.
is his plot armor,
Hmm,
but Nezuko is his plot armor. They've written his plot armor into a character
I see
that
you.
he cares for,
Hmm,
and they care for each other.
very true. But everything else, like they show his training. They do the time skips and they explain like how he like even in the beginning before he could even take the exams, like his hands. And one of the things I love, small detail about Demon Slayer, they keep the damage to his hands throughout the series. Like you just randomly look at his hands in some scenes and they are messed up. Like he puts in work.
I
And
love that.
even with the Himokage Kagura, however you say it, I'm probably messing it up, but
Yeah,
even
we
that, like
Southern,
you
so
see,
y'all can
you
forget it.
right,
Go ahead.
Himokage Kagura. Uh, it's so detrimental to his health and like
Mhm,
the way he is messing him up big time. And he does randomly pop up with the strength to save Nezuko or to grab his sword and try to attack Asuka, whatever his name is in the movie.
mhm.
But even those aren't
Akasa.
like exaggerated feats,
Mhm.
it's just him pushing through a little bit more. And that ain't something
I
you're gonna see
agree.
Goku doing.
I agree because Tanjiro, he be done train. This is a language warning. Okay. He be done train and still get his ass beat. So what
Right.
you thought you was gonna come up here and fight me? Absolutely not. I mean, that's cute though. You keep the training up. Maybe,
Yeah.
in a few seasons. But yeah, I definitely agree. They do plot armor very well. Um, I just love the way, I can see, like you said, it's character art. He has character growth as
Hmm.
well as a person. Not only does he just level up. I'm trying so hard right now not to drag Goku.
I'm sitting
Um
here waiting. I am waiting.
he actually develops as a character. He grows as a person. He learns. He cries. And that whole Mugen Train when he was sitting there crying, like, dang, it's just like all my faves over here just fighting. And
Oof.
I'm just like, every time I think I make progress, I hit another wall. I was
Smack
like,
dab.
yes, I get it. I feel you. Yes. I love the way Demon Slayer does plot armor. So I did drop the link. Maybe I should pin it to the top. Hold on. Did y'all see my link to join in if y'all wanted to? Because I sure did leave. I don't see it. Oh, you know what? I know what happened. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna do this so it'll pin to the top. Um, that should work. Okay, he said we saw it. Please, we have to discuss. He ready to drag Goku. Y'all, we coming. He's coming. Okay, we gotta go through. If y'all have any examples of shows that you think does plot armor really well, drop it in the chat so we can put them up here. We both agree Demon Slayer does it really well.
Hmm.
Um, do you? What shows have horrible plot armor?
Off top,
Off top.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z,
Just Dragon Ball.
all of
If you
them.
really want to get into it. Bleach had a little bit of that too. Especially towards the end, because I forget his name, the creator. Somebody don't shoot me.
Yeah, don't worry
Um,
about it.
right, but I feel like he got really lazy towards the end of Bleach and was just throwing out Bankai after Bankai, just getting it all out there, and it was just like, but okay, like that's why I'm actually excited for it to come back. So maybe get fleshed out just a little bit
Okay, we got
more.
somebody in the studio. I see you in the studio Ironside, so I'm gonna bring you up when it's time, which will be very shortly. But go ahead, Antoine.
But yeah, it was just I feel like Bleach had a little bit of issues with plot armor too.
That's true. Um, yeah.
Notice these are
I
shonen jump. I mean shonen animes.
know what. What did you
I
see
said
that?
notice these are shonen animes.
Yeah. Who else? I think I mean, honestly, Dragon Ball is like the one that's in the forefront of my mind right now. So, I
Hmm.
mean, Dragon Ball Super. I think it's specifically Super is the
They
one I
went ham
have
on Super.
the biggest gripe with. Yeah. So let's see. He says he was rushed to finish the series towards the end. So
Mm,
that was where he. Well, they're gonna do the reboot. So not reboot, but they're gonna restart. So we gonna see.
yeah, that
What's
makes sense though, because you could feel
yeah.
it. You could definitely feel it.
Right. I feel like it's also a very shonen problem,
With just being rushed.
like plot armor being
Oh.
bad. I feel like it's very shonen issue,
Hmm.
um, maybe. So,
I agree because when you look at a lot of their anime compared to some other anime that you would think would be prone to plot armor, like I recently told you I've been obsessed with the isekai genre,
mhm.
like obsessed with it. I love some overpowered
Oh,
people.
well, that brings up Sword Art Online. Sorry,
It does.
that's got
Um,
some. That's pretty up there.
so,
Uh,
some of them do. Some of them. That's what I'm saying. It like that whole genre just is prone to like absurdity.
yeah.
But there are some that explain it really well. At
Mhm.
least it don't leave you like sitting here like Duchess. I don't
Oh
agree with this
no,
huge
he
power step.
disappeared. I was about to bring him up, and he disappeared. Maybe he'll
Oh
come back.
no.
He might have had a
Yeah, tell him
connection
come back.
issue. Yeah, come back up Ironside if you can. It might have been a connection issue on his part, so
Hmm.
um maybe he'll come back. But yeah, Sword Art Online is definitely, I think okay, he came back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you the screen. Ironside, I'm gonna bring you up. I'm gonna add you to the screen. Hello? Let's see
Hello.
if you have connection issues. Hello. Okay, we can hear you. If you're having connection issues, sometimes it helps to turn your camera off, and that way it's only struggling to do the sound, but we can see you. It's just a little bit of a delay. So I'm gonna give you the floor.
Okay.
Hold on, you got 1 minute
Like my
to
phone
make your
is slightly
argument.
trash.
Yeah. So you have 1 minute to make your argument. Okay. Oops. So I'm gonna give you the. How do I?
All right. This is I actually thought about it listening to y'all talk about plot armor. It is a necessity just from following the Pokemon series. Ash Ketchum could actually use some plot armor. It is so brutal to watch him constantly fail. And it makes sense, but he could use plot armor. So that's one anime series that I totally agree that plot armor is necessary sometimes just to give the watchers some reward for watching their favorite character get beat up all the time. So that's all I wanted to mention because that's a good example of plot armor. Thank you all for giving me the floor.
All right. Thank you for that. I'll take you off. All right. That was good. He had
That
time
was,
left on his timer.
but he made his point though because that's very true. Ash just can't win for mess. Like he just keep losing in these big battles.
Yeah, poor, yeah, I guess. I have seen some anime, but once again, I feel like in Shonen, that's not really an issue. But
What is an issue?
hold on. Oh no. Oh, he just left. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's not really it's an issue in like seinen anime, which is like the more adult themes. But
Hmm.
yeah, I think they go through it because I mean we know Cowboy Bebop. I mean they'll kill a main character in those shows. So
And now, honestly, I love that in a lot of anime. Like, make me uncomfortable, make me sad. Like, take the main
right,
character away, switch him up,
right. Who
keep
needs
you on your
plot armor?
toes.
Right.
But if you
So
have nonstop like building connections, like little bitty moments of building connection with characters that keep disappearing, I can see how that would be like, okay, let me root for
God,
somebody for a little bit longer, please.
yeah, I agree. So we'll go to this. That's the deep side before we get into this. We have to talk about. You can't have this conversation without talking about Goku. I'm gonna put our little frames up.
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna let you go because you're the co-host. You go first.
It's just like, because once I get
Cause
going,
you go ahead.
okay.
And I want
So
to hear y'all thoughts in the chat about Goku and Dragon Ball and all that. And if you want to come up, the link is it should be pinned at the top so that you can join. But if you need me to drop the link again, let me know. Go ahead.
Okay. I have many gripes about Goku, but I'm for now keep it to plot armor. Um, it's just out of hand. It's really out of hand. I feel like one of the biggest things that bothered me was getting towards the rise of Gohan and what should
Mhm.
have been, in my opinion, the exit of Goku. Not really the exit, but he can fade to the back and become a side character because Gohan was just on this trajectory of just amazing growth and just be really taken over, in my opinion. But then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened in the behind the scenes, but it got switched back over to where Goku came back stronger than ever, and ever since then, it's just like power up, power up, power up. Get a little bit defeated, think about it, power up. It's like I can have him sit in the back for a little bit. I want growth from everybody else,
It
not
irks
Goku.
me to it irks me to no end, really. Let's not talk about how he's a trash. Please talk about how please come up
We
here
really
and
can.
drag Goku.
We
Please.
really can.
We could put the flames up here. We could just have a roast session of Goku. Please come up here and explain to me. Because we all know he's
He said
trash.
the Goku tension is so thick.
I mean, okay. Let me give my argument. Hold on, sorry,
Yeah.
my ear. These headphones, my ear, just like, oh my god. All right, I'm gonna put myself on the timer, okay? I'm gonna keep you on the screen, but I'm gonna put myself on the timer because I know how I get really passionate about these things. Okay, first of all, Goku is as dumb as a box of rocks.
Ooh,
Okay,
start from
he
the top.
has no character development or growth. Why does he end up always getting these special techniques? And I don't even want to hear he's a Saiyan. Yeah. No, okay. If anybody, Vegeta should be the one getting these first, not second after Goku, because he's
Ugh.
actually intentional. He thinks he's intelligent. He's
Ooh.
actually driven, and he actually has character development. Is
Mm,
Vegeta the main character?
mm.
Okay,
Yes, he is.
because
Yes,
he
he
has
is.
had a character arc. He has gone from one way to a new way. And Goku just stays the same, but he always get these new techniques that require a vast amount of intelligence. I ain't trying to hear it. So he's garbage. I'm just gonna stop there when my time will run out. Sorry. I had to get that off my chest. Okay. He's
I didn't
dumber
hear
than
a
a
lie.
box of rocks.
I didn't hear a lie. He's selfish.
He's
He's
selfish, yes.
extremely
Oh,
selfish.
I have somebody in the back. In the back. He is extremely and he's a trash father.
A horrible father, a horrible husband. He never kissed his wife, yet he got two children.
Bruh. Ooh.
You just
Don't get
over
me
here.
started on the Goku and Chi Chi dynamic. Oh,
Oh God.
just feed me. Feed me. Let me add Jay to the stream. Jay, you're live. Hey,
How
let's
are
do
you
a
guys
sound check.
doing?
We're
What's up,
good.
man?
Okay, I can hear you. All
All right,
right.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, this mic is purchased for a reason. So yeah.
Yeah, I need to get a mic too.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's next on my list. But do you have any thoughts about into my dad of the year? Technically present dad of the year. Exactly. Trash. Okay, Piccolo's the real daddy. We all know that.
Okay.
Piccolo's
All
the
right. So all right, I
yeah.
can add on this conversation for you guys.
Okay. Do you want
Okay.
to make your argument? I'm gonna put you up on the screen by yourself for a second. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh no, it's not so much an argument. It's just more so, I guess just something to be thrown out there. I am by fault and fault a '90s kid because I was born in '91, so I have seen all the old school anime through and through. And Goku over the years, I've come to realize Dragon Ball Z Goku I do like, but the new Super one just makes him very more stupid than what he was previously. And I want both the people on the panel to understand this. He got dropped on his head when he was a baby, okay? So of course he ain't all there in the head. We gotta be truthful about that. And also, yes, he is not a good father in a sense. He's probably one of the worst fathers in history. I would say more so Piccolo is a real father to Gohan, more so than not. And then Gohan is technically substituting for his father when he's like, with Goten. So yes, Vegeta is more technically a little bit of a better sense of a father because he's got him with Bulma, and all in all, he's the main character, and that's how it is.
You were good on that timer. So
Countdown
we
period.
give you a minute so that you can't be interrupted. You get your arguments
No.
uninterrupted. So now we're gonna
No,
come
that's
in.
cool.
You made some good points. So he was dropped on the head. I forgot about that. That's canon. He was dropped on his head as a
He
baby.
was dropped on his head as a baby. Yeah, let's like dropped him on his head, and that's what stopped him from being so aggressive like a Saiyan. And he became a kind-hearted Saiyan because of his grandpa. So
Yes.
everybody, I can't let everybody forget that because that was really because think about it.
Mhm.
He doesn't
That is
know
very
when his brother
important.
comes. He doesn't know who the hell he is. He don't know what his saying is. And also he's like, wait, we go around destroying planets and stuff. Like what? Why would I want to do that? so
That's
I've
true.
always said like people, you got to separate Super from Dragon Ball. Super, he's really terrible. He technically caused the end of all universes to be exploded, to be destroyed.
Well,
I just
Right.
gotta
it's
point that
kind of
out.
like half and half with that one because had he did nothing, Zeno was going to destroy it
Zeno
all
was gonna
anyway.
destroy it anyway. Yeah,
Yeah, so he kind
but
of gave us
even
a second chance ish, but he wasn't thinking
fair.
about that. He just wanted to fight
That's
people.
Yeah, he
that's
just
what I'm
wanted to fight.
saying. Like it just be like Goku just falls into amazing decisions, even though he just like I'm just here to fight. I mean, really, can you get demonetized for the N word? Because really, he's no different from the people I grew up
No.
in the hood. They just want to fight. He just
Essentially,
like, oh, we fighting. I'm here,
who
and
the
then he just
biggest one out here? I want him.
Right.
exactly,
I
and
mean,
that's how he
he
is.
fit right in the black community. I know that.
Exactly. I'm like,
I'm not
okay,
gonna lie, he
relax.
fit right in.
He's
Yeah, you
really
want to
from
fight?
East
All right, come on,
Atlanta.
bro.
He's really from Zone
He's
6
still
or
better
West Side.
somebody said technically the president said he's still better than Tucker from Full Metal.
See, now you gotta come up here and make your argument. You gotta come up here and tell us
I know.
about that. We want to hear about other
Okay.
characters too that you feel like are worse. This was
Oh,
the
if we talk about worst fathers though, can we get uh 2 points for Omni Man?
oh Lord. Well,
You want
technically,
to talk
this
about
one
bad daddies?
Oh,
but
okay,
see,
guys.
I
I
feel like
actually,
Omni Man is still a better father than Goku because Omni Man said that's the way of his race.
I mean,
he
I
was still in his son's
guess.
life.
He was
He's
still
still
in
in his
his
son's
son's
life,
life.
teaching him,
He was
playing
teaching
ball with
them,
him.
and the only time he was like, "Well, you ain't my child," is when his son like went against like his
Went against
DNA,
him.
Yeah.
his
And
genealogy.
Okay, so I guess good father in terms of Viltrumites.
Exactly.
Because humans, boy, I don't ever want a butt whooping like that.
I mean,
by
but
my
he still
daddy, hell
see
no.
he agreed. Omni Man, he was
Yeah,
still
he
a better
said I'm
He's
Goku.
still a
still a
better
better
Sorry.
father. Dang.
And as the female on the panel, I feel like I have to make the argument that he treats his wife like dog doo. And first of all, I don't even know why she's still with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah,
did my
that's
boy
Wait.
cheating.
Gohan so
Goku?
wrong. Yeah,
You mean? Oh, okay. I do want to speak on that.
Goku.
Actually, that was one argument. Okay, Goku.
Yeah,
Okay, I've heard people speak about this for some reason, and they think it would work better if it was Vegeta and Chi Chi. No, what you're
no,
going to get is modern day trash, screaming at each other. That's what you're going
that's
to
true.
get, and that
I
relationship can
mean,
never work. The reason why I think it works with Goku because Goku is somewhat kind to his wife, but the difference is he is dumb. Because let's be real, he doesn't understand certain things. This man, remember, his wife had to make him go get a freaking driver's license, and it took him and Piccolo to go get that. That's not filler. That's actually true. They actually had to go do that. That
do you
was
see the
funny, by
deep
the way.
sigh on my face? Do you see?
Yeah.
No, continue. I want to hear the.
No.
I can't with the.
Oh no,
He's
Brie.
as a
No,
wife.
Brie.
I mean,
Brie, I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you, girl. I'm on
yeah,
your side right now.
they
I'm
never
saying,
had a kiss, hug. I mean, she feed him.
yeah,
Feed him,
and
hold it down while he's
I
dead off
mean,
training. Don't
They
want to
only did
get
have
brought back.
sex.
well, see, what's so funny to me? It's like, it's like, yo, listen. He said, Chi. He says, Chi, everything's gonna be okay, and then Gohan nearly gets killed by Cell, and I'm laughing. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, and not to mention he takes his child. I
Yeah.
mean, I can kind of give that to him that maybe that's just because he's a Saiyan. Maybe that's why he feels like it's okay to take your child into battle.
Mm-hmm.
But she's not a Saiyan, so it's like
No,
you
she's
have
not.
to respect. It's like you gonna take my child into battle. I mean, he ended up saving the world, but I mean, I
Not
don't
I
know.
mean,
only
Brie, I will
take
say
my
this.
child in
I
the
will.
oh, go ahead.
Go,
Oh no, Twan, no, go ahead, bro. I
yeah, go
want you
ahead,
to go real
Tom.
quick, girl.
Oh, well, I was just saying not only take your child into battle, but take your child into battle. And then once the villain is at a point where we could really take him and solve this, you give him a sensu bean.
Oh, see, I can't
You
let you
give
come
him
for Aaron.
a
Sorry, I can't
freaking
let you come for Aaron. But yeah, go ahead, the sensu beans.
area. Oh yeah, we team Aaron over here. Ultimate anti-protagonist.
It's a
Uh
reason that Aaron's the way he is. If you haven't read the manga, I feel like what you're
No.
maybe seeing as
I've read
plot
it.
armor is
Yeah.
foresight and understanding
hmm
in Aaron's part,
Yeah.
I would say.
mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Aaron's
go
a
ahead.
different.
No, I want you to
Yeah.
finish. You were saying sensu beans. Every time he gets beat up, that he gets a sensu bean.
But that's the thing, like you take your child into battle, but like you not worried about like the actual victory. You worried about people's growth versus the safety of the world. Cell was almost done, and you give him
Yeah.
the sensu bean. Same with Frieza. He's like
Oh,
literally arguing with King Kai on taking him out. Like he's like the
hmm
look around you. The planet is dying, and you want this man to power up to 100% just to fight him on even terms.
What
You got
I
five
do.
minutes.
All
I
right,
need to do a
actually,
show on Toxic
I do want
Anime
to push
Dads.
back on
Hold
that
on, be
one
right
again.
back.
Actually, I do want to push back on that Frieza one, and the reason why is because
Heard.
he was trying to humiliate him at 100% and make it and let him know that you have no hold over us at all. You'll never come back to hurt us again. Because
Mm.
once you beat them full power, trust me, you don't want to come back and get another ass whooping by the men that beat you at your fullest.
I
And that's
guess,
the
but
truth
did
of
it work?
things.
But did it work?
I
Frieza
mean,
still
I
came
mean,
back.
no. Frieza came back in like a bot in like Bender from Futurama, and he got
Oh
parts,
dang, he did come back as a hunk of
He
junk.
came back to
and he was
build a
weaker.
villain,
So yeah,
build a bear freezer. That's what I like
exactly.
to
Build a
call him.
bear Frieza. Sweetheart got it right.
You gotta realize he had no example of a family. How to now come now Wiz. Now we gonna have to
That's kind
fight.
of true.
No,
He got
you getting this
Gohan. Gohan
man?
raised him.
Absolutely not. That's my
Mm,
reaction. It's many
mm.
fathers out here who had to figure it out, and you ain't taking your son to game fights and just being garbage, being trash. And then I do want to agree with Jay what you said about Super, because honestly I feel like his plot armor in Z was great. Uh, well, not great, but it was in Z. I feel like you
Acceptable.
had the original, but it's like you saw them train. You saw, like you said, you saw his dedication to the fight. You saw for all his flaws, you saw all that.
Yeah.
And I think in Super, it really just like, okay, you gonna fight this guy, and all of a sudden you get to go God. It just the whole Beerus thing was really
This summer. Mm-hmm.
it's
Exactly.
it's it I just feel like in Z it was always there, but I feel like it was way more balanced. So my argument is that in Super it definitely has gone over the top.
Oh, sweetheart, it's like we have no sense of understanding for any of this crap anymore.
No
Where
power
Yeah,
it's just
they
scaling.
like,
No power
yeah,
scaling at
no,
all.
no power scaling. It's like, oh,
don't
I'm
power scale
super
DBZ,
strong.
please
I'm a
don't.
guy, and then like literally 3 episodes later, you stronger than him. Oh, okay,
Where
okay, that's a little extreme, but
can somebody please solve this for me?
uh-huh.
I love 17. 17 is the one stay I wish that came from GT. I wish Super 17 would have, been in this one. But how did he get that strong? How is Super 17 fighting Super Saiyan guy Goku on even ground? I'm
Okay,
so confused.
I can answer that for you right now.
Oh, okay, because
Here's
I
a
was like,
better
I
question
ain't got
now.
no answer to the foolishness.
No. Here's a better question. How can hell Super Saiyan Blue freaking contend? No. How can Krillin can contend with that? Someone answer me that one. I don't care if he was holding back. You're telling me he can block a Kamehameha from a Super Saiyan Blue, which literally is like the strongest
Makes
thing
no
ever, and
sense.
none of these humans can beat it. Yeah, and I said, like I said, I tell people, listen, this is why I don't F with Super like that, because you're gonna hurt your brain trying to figure out some of this stuff. Like literally, like
Do
power scaling is a headache.
do
Your head will
y'all
split
think
apart.
that? Do you think that Super became like a victim of like fan service, or get like you think they were thinking they're giving people what they want to see?
Nope.
You say
And let me tell
no.
you
Mm-hmm.
why. And let me
Oh,
tell
hold
you
on.
why.
Do you need the floor? You need
Yeah.
because I saw that
hmm
the passion in your voice. Hold on.
hmm This is just I'm gonna go, and this is just how hurt I was in this specific moment. You give me all of what is boo, and you tell me this man has actually got off his butt to train, got off his butt to be like just to just show us what he really could do when he's at his prime, and he falls asleep. That's it. He falls asleep, so he can't participate in the tournament no more. And who do we replace him with? Was it Frieza? I can't remember exactly who we replaced him with, but I just felt completely underwhelmed. I wanted so much more. And if we did replace him, if they did replace him with Gohan, he really wasn't all that in the fight. Like, he had a little moment with Frieza, but that was about it. Like, I wanted to see what. That's exactly. Put that Viola Davis up. That's exactly how I feel. Like, it makes no sense how they wasted that a miraculous opportunity, and I still haven't heard of Super doing anything with Boo yet.
Ooh, I felt the passion in that one. That pause
I was mad. He looked so epic, all slimmed down and stuff, and he just goes to sleep.
I just put the meme up because I was sitting there like, yeah, chat, y'all got anything?
That hurt me so bad.
Plot armor. I mean, every Shonen character has it. Literally, Luffy from One Piece has it. Naruto has it. Ichigo from Bleach has it. Like, this is
I actually did have a whole list, and I wanted to go through this list, and I want y'all to tell me if, well, we all know they have plot armor because everybody has plot armor. I'm gonna list some shonen shows, and just imagine, we already know I'm talking about the main character, right? So I would just want y'all to tell me if you think they have good or bad plot armor. Okay. Bleach.
Yes. Bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I think it's good.
I think it's borderline, and I just feel like, I don't know, it leans more. No, actually, I'm gonna go right in the middle
because they actually explained it with his parents. His parents has special, it's like
Shinigami have
that's
Quincy.
Why he's so special.
Yeah.
They did, but
plus he got a demon in him, but it was still executed very poorly. The execution is very poorly.
Yeah, I don't like the hollow side. Him training as a Shinigami, yes, good plot armor.
That's good.
Him as a hollow, bad plot armor.
Let me put this banner up here so I won't forget how I asked the question. How did I ask the question? Did I say, did they have good or bad plot armor?
Mm-hmm.
You said good or bad. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all said bad. I said good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, because Bleach is all over the place.
I'm putting this up here so I can make sure. Okay. Next, Naruto.
Bad.
Bad?
Yes, sweetheart.
It's borderline, but he got the little demon in him. You know what I'm saying?
No. Not Naruto himself.
Oh, so y'all gotta be specific then.
Oh, well, hold on. Well, I don't know if Twan would agree with me, but I'm talking about near the end where he just started getting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's
what I'm referencing.
At the beginning, yes.
Of Naruto?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because Naruto 1, they explained everything. They explained how chakra works. They put you in a deep dive of all of these jutsus and how they work. But Naruto Shippuden, it was just like, here, you can revive people. You can
okay, so you're more so talking about Shippuden.
Yeah.
Onward.
Okay. Time skip. Pre-time skip is fine.
That's what I mean. When I said yes, I was thinking about Naruto.
Oh, okay.
Not Shippuden. So I agree with y'all, actually. I'm going to add Ironside. He's bad. Hello?
Ooh, I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta get a charge.
Hello, y'all.
Okay. I'm going to mute you.
Okay.
Not you, Ironside. Go ahead. I can hear you.
Okay. Listening to y'all discussion, I want to throw my hat into the ring for Sasuke and why he has terrible plot armor.
Okay. Go ahead. We're listening.
All right. Number one, he should have died. Okay, tell me when to start.
Okay, go ahead. Start.
He should have been killed by Itachi when he killed everybody else, but the plot armor made him survive. Number two, he should have been killed by their first S-rank mission when they fought that ninja on the bridge. He had like needles all in his neck and vital spots, but he didn't die though, right? Okay, a third time, Kakashi actually saved him from Naruto when he first learned the Rasengan, because he had to. But Kakashi saved him. Another one, he fought Killer B, who totally just worked him, but they managed to escape. He lost that battle as well. Itachi totally whooped his butt, but because I gotta pass it on, he survived that fight. Madara ran this dude through with the sword. That didn't kill him as well. I mean, he of all people has the worst plot armor.
Ding, ding, ding.
The end.
So he was making an argument of why Sasuke has the worst plot armor. Do you want us to keep you up here, or do you want to go while they respond? Ironside.
Oh yeah, no, my kid's loud, so I will go while they respond, so y'all don't have to hear the yelling.
Okay, all right, I'll take you off the screen.
Thanks for coming on. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Okay, any rebuttals to that?
No,
I came in on the tail end, but it sounded correct.
It sounded, when somebody comes through with the bullet points, you got to be like, bow, 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 bow. Who want to fight? Everybody like,
yeah,
you got
that
it?
Madara was a little odd. I don't think I wholeheartedly feel like Sasuke should have died during that 5 Kage summit.
Really no, he was about to die.
This is why I don't watch Naruto.
He should have. All the Sasuke fans like, don't kill me, but it's just the audacity.
Hey, listen. I think it'd be fair as much as one because I was a fan at one point, but like I said, when I started noticing plot holes and plot devices, and I'm like, okay, no. And I don't, and I'm like, yo, I don't like plot holes for the life of me because I took English course classes for a reason in college, and I was able to point this stuff out in anime. I'm like, no, that didn't work because it doesn't make any sense.
It is lazy writing, I think.
Yeah,
and that's why I don't watch Shounen.
You got to do that.
That's why I don't watch Shounen that much anymore.
Oh, hold on. So, sweetheart, well, hold on. So you watch a lot more seinen?
I watch everything else but Shounen. Slice of life, everything. Okay. I just don't. I'm not into the constant fighting. I like because I think in Shounen sometimes it doesn't leave room for character development because it's always just like on to the next fight. And that's kind of like a really bad extreme version of Shounen was God of High School.
Oh,
I think that show. Yeah, I think that show like really summed up how I feel like Shounen feels. Every Shounen feels like, okay, this is their life. These are the characters, and now they're going to a tournament. And it's just always some reason to fight. I don't like it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I would say this in retrospect. Anybody who has not read manhwa, like Chinese manhwa or Korean manhwas, literally, then some of them are somewhat shonen, some of them are not. They're kind of really different. Kingdom is a prime example of that, and Kingdom is nothing like a shonen. That is a seinen. The same with Vinland Saga. If you watch Vinland Saga, that's a seinen. That's not a shonen at all.
Right.
I love Vinland Saga though,
and I actually have the books here. And the thing is, the main character developed without spoiling you guys to where he was then to where he is now. If you're reading it currently, that he's in my top 5. Thorfinn.
Well, you can drop the name of that in the chat.
Yeah, Vinland Saga. I haven't watched much of it, but I tell people it's anime Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what it is.
I might have to check that out. Well, we were going through our rapid fire, so we'll go on next. My Hero Academia.
Good. I'm gonna say good.
I'm gonna say
it's in the middle. In the middle for me.
I will compromise and say maybe middle, but I'm definitely leaning towards the good. Like,
I'm like middle, leaning towards.
Are we manga readers? Are we anime only with My Hero?
Only. See, Dorian said bad.
Dorian said bad. If you can explain why bad without giving too many spoilers for like if you are reading the manga.
Oh, okay. I was like, I feel like if you're a fan of it, you should be caught up.
Because I'm interested in seeing why exactly bad. Because I feel like with My Hero Academia, like, yes, he does have these power ups and stuff, but I feel like it's all laid out in the lore of All for One and the power itself. Like, and he's slowly just unlocking this ridiculous power, and it does go out of control. He does have to train to get it under control, and he can't just use 100% off rip. He had to have the he has to have the assistance of like Eri when he went against Chisake. Boy, that fight! I was like, give me more of that.
I say the same because I feel like you see him work for it. Like it was given to him, but I feel like throughout. I mean, I I once again watched a few seasons, didn't finish it, not my thing. But I
Mm,
did feel like even though there was, you need plot armor, but I do feel like they try to show him work for it. And he develops as a character. He's still a
yeah,
crybaby, but he does develop as a character. So I kind of lean more towards good,
yeah.
but
There's
more
definitely
middle.
character development there with him, in my opinion. I think there's a lot of character development with Deku.
He said he's the plot armor king for academia. I mean, y'all really dragging him. I just feel like maybe because he cries, like maybe he just getting to me emotionally. But I feel like
Mhm.
I don't know. I had technically present up here, but he disappeared. So if you're listening, come back in. I wanted to hear what you had to say. We'll go on to the next one. Demon Slayer. I think me and Twan already said we think it has good plot armor. What about you, Jay?
I currently started season 2. Don't worry, I wasn't in the
Mhm.
partial where you guys talk about episode 7, so don't worry, I'm good there. But
Okay, good.
Thanks.
well,
Sorry.
well, I will say this. Even though I know how this whole thing ends because I know the manga ending, I don't know anything in the
Hmm.
middle. So I'm just
Mm,
Okay.
curious to see what's going to go happen. But in terms of what I've seen so far, it's fine. I don't have any
Yeah.
problems with it. Yeah, like I said, as long as they don't do anything Naruto-ish or One Piece, I'm fine. And I can get on One Piece all day if I wanted to. And I love that
Oh,
series.
I'm
I
not.
love
It's too
falling
many
out the
shows.
phone.
I mean, too many episodes. I have not watched One
yeah,
Piece.
I'm
I probably
So
definitely
is
will.
on.
Naruto.
I'm on the too many episode train. I started way too late, and Naruto I watched with Naruto. I came up with Naruto,
Okay,
but
okay.
Yeah.
I can
One
get
Yeah.
that.
Piece, I as an adult getting into it, I ain't got time for 900 episodes. I don't.
Okay. I think he's responded to you
So
saying you wanted him to expound on why he
Oh
felt
yeah,
that way. You could read it.
I don't understand why the underdog was given so much power that he's unable to access without killing himself. Okay,
Um, but I
I
feel like there's something he has.
go ahead,
Well,
Brie, because
no, I was
you
like,
going where I'm going.
I feel like there's something he had to learn to work with,
Hmm.
and you see that.
Yeah, and I think it's good to give people give heroes these if you are going to give them these huge ass powers, sorry, if you're going to give them these huge powers, you give them those crippling effects to see how he is able to overcome it. It's that journey for me. It's that journey, like watching him get to 100% if he ever does, or how he incorporates these other powers that he's slowly unlocking that we are seeing currently, how he's incorporating that to make his lack of 100% work. I don't know. It's interesting to me. It's kind of similar to Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter. They never really made Killua or Gon extremely overpowered. They did give them big powers, but all the fights were rationalized in a smart way. It was explained well, and that's what I like about shows like Hunter x Hunter versus Goku. Was like dead, have stated 33,000 times that he ain't got no more stamina, and all of a sudden he goes. Ugh, and just goes back to Super Saiyan God. How does that happen? Remember when you needed
I,
sensu
you
beans?
know, you
Remember that?
know. Oh my God, that's why I was just like, look, don't get me started on how many times this
Dragon
man and that. But
Ball Z.
and I
Like,
also feel like it's selfish as hell to like get all them Dragon Balls to be bringing these niggas back that went into battle. But you got the whole world and you can use Dragon Balls to make any wish you want, and you using them to bring back your friends who chose to go into battle.
yeah, I will say this.
That's selfish. And read
Um,
MJ's comment. I'm gonna read it. Hold on 1 second. If you
okay.
all give your opinion on the MCU plot armor, you would definitely you would discuss the problem with modern writing. Sorry, tongue twisted.
Modern writing.
Yeah, but go ahead, Jay.
um, I want to tell people this, at least who watched the original and the new one. At first, well, with Dragon Balls, at least the ones on Earth, the powers are limited. They probably couldn't give you the Hogyoku from Bleach. I can tell you that. Like, I've now fused it in the Namekian Dragon Balls. Those ones are a bit stronger because they can revive planets, revive people from the dead as many times, and there's no limitation on it. Now, when we get to the super stupid freaking series, those things
Right.
can do anything. So what you
Yeah.
said now is actually correct. Like, yeah, now they can do anything, but
Right.
those are
But back
harder
in the
to
day, they
find.
couldn't.
Yeah, they're in different universes. Like
Right.
super ones are in the different universes. So you're probably not gonna get those. So yeah,
I
it
just
is stupider now.
Yeah, it's dumber
Yeah.
now. I think everything. I guess because it was a Kira Tori. I just feel like the original Dragon Ball, like they definitely for all of the world building and stuff, I think they did a pretty good job with their world building and trying to like at least
Mhm.
fill in plot holes. But yeah, like we all agree, Super is just like no fan service. Let's go. I mean, that's just I don't think Attack on Titan is shonen, but if you do look up shonen, Attack on Titan will show up. So we'll just go ahead and throw it in there for fun.
It definitely does the job better. Attack on Titan is. I love the reactions to people. I love the fact that people are just constantly in despair.
Something's wrong with
Because
you.
it's so real. Like, imagine if you were in a world where you're just constantly being just eaten by these huge titans. Like, there is
Yeah.
no smiling. I would have them lines on my face all day too.
Yes, I agree. I think I definitely like for me, I definitely remember when I started watching it, like having to take a break because like
Mhm.
I would so empathetic. I would put myself in the show and I just be like, I can't even imagine. I mean, they did such a good job of just giving you kind of the point of view of these people. Like, child, when that Titan showed up on the wall, like we just chilling. He showed up, started. I mean, yes, I definitely agree. I think, and like I said, if you read the manga, like I feel like Aaron's plot armor is given an explanation
Mhm.
by the end
I
of it
will
all.
argue even, and I could get flamed for this. I would argue to saying that Aaron is one of like my top when it comes to character arcs and just how they've changed from beginning to end. Aaron is just
Hmm.
up there for me. Like, just
Oh
I love
yes,
I
I
love
love
his
man
writing.
bun. I
Mm,
love man bun Aaron.
Man, but Aaron,
Yes, I
Man,
love
but
man bun
Aaron.
Aaron.
no
He's all
shirt jacket,
moody.
Aaron.
Yeah, just somebody ain't got nothing to lose. This man, he's like, forget the shirt. Just gonna put the jacket on. You know, I love this new Aaron. I love when he drug Mikasa.
I hated that part.
Really?
That
She needed
part,
to be
Wait, repeat
drugged.
what you
I
just said.
ate that
You
up.
like when
I
he
like
what?
when he drug her. Like when he was like, "Girl, you really think you care about me? No, it's in your DNA. It's who
Oh,
you
okay.
are. You
Okay.
can't help it. You're a
Okay.
simp.
Okay.
There's nothing
Okay.
you
Oh my God, Brittany.
Okay.
It's
All right.
true
All right.
though,
All
like
right.
girl,
All right.
because first of
All
all,
right.
we need that moment with Orihime and Bleach.
Oh, we did.
Uh,
We did.
okay. Okay. All right, man. Okay, Bree. God Christ, girl. She said like you called me constant a sip. God Christ.
She
That's what I was like.
and
Yeah, you can't.
I
Oh
hate
my God.
Orihime too. She need that moment too, because this girl's literally all of her
Wow, we got
her
Orihime haters. I
I'm just
got you.
saying all she says is Kurosaki-kun. Kurosaki-kun. Kurosaki-kun.
Yo, that used to be the thing back in the day before you guys probably came on YouTube. There used to be a lot of things that get on Orihime's case, but at the same time, I'm finding it. Those are the women that more dudes would marry. And yes, you say what you will about their little antics or quirks. I would take Orihime over a loudmouth brat, to be
But
honest.
still, don't follow me.
That's a wife.
If I was
But yeah.
Ichigo, I would be so through. You keep following me into these battles and you weep and you don't do nothing but call my name. I'm trying to focus.
Well,
Leave me alone.
well
I mean, I know he gets pissed off to
yeah.
say protect her, but still, like,
No,
oh,
no, I don't think he gets ticked off. He just gets because that's his friend. Like, first of all, okay, let's be real. If these guys were anything like real men in real life, these women already would have been wives by now. Let's just get that
mm,
correct. If they're have anything of the mind of like modern day boys or men, like they would have already been
nah.
married already.
Put it in the
They would have
chat.
been
Would you
fed
marry
up.
Orihime? Would she be annoying to you? I just need one. I just need, this is also a problem with Shonen that I have is that they have these relationships that they don't really establish as a relationships because it's Shonen and that's not really appropriate for the age range it's created for in Japan. And so they don't have these like adult themes, but they do. It's like there's nothing to establish that they like each other.
Yeah.
And because it's
Brie, I will say
Shonen, hold
this.
on. And
Well,
because it's
go
Shonen,
ahead.
they don't have space to breathe in the show to actually show these things. So it's like, okay, she clearly likes him, right? She likes him, right? And it's like
Mhm.
never said, but of course they end up married. So you're like, okay. Like it's just weird to me. It's a Shonen thing, I would say.
Well, they are all females are written like that. Hinata from Naruto, all of them are written like
In
that. And the
Shonen.
thing is, yes, they are. And the reason why is because they're type B support characters. They're not meant to be in the limelight or whatever.
Mm.
And if they do get any development, it'll probably be near the end. I can say right now.
No, I think that
Whoever,
Naruto did it.
yeah,
Like even Sakura though. Like she always was a fangirl of Sasuke.
Hmm.
too
But
much.
she's but she still was like her own person. I don't know.
Mm,
She's
that
still, she's still, you know what I mean?
It
I don't
took
know.
to the time skip. It definitely took to the time skip.
Yeah,
Like, cause
I just hate that they
Sakura
write
wasn't
them.
hitting on nothing for me until she got older and unlocked her strength. And that fight between her and Sasori, yes, ma'am, that one.
I mean, yeah, I definitely think, yeah. But I mean, I still like in Sword Art. You can write a female character that's there as a support character. I just honestly hate Orihime. So
Yeah, I don't blame you with Orihime.
she just takes
Orihime
up
was wasted
space.
potential because
Yeah,
she
it's
I
was
mean, she's
she has
wasted
essentially
potential.
so
the
much
Yes.
potential. That's what I think pisses me off about it. She had so much potential.
yeah.
It was
Well,
wasted.
I'll say this though. At least she get the main character a kid and she's his wife. So I'll give him that at least.
They could have just done
Because
did that from the jump. She didn't even need to be in all the fights. Just be
no,
like, this
no,
my
no, no,
girlfriend
no.
at the house. She didn't need to be there. She did not need to be
Well,
there.
hey, listen, listen. Go tell Taikubo that it's his series and it's coming back this year. So
Yeah, she
Right.
need to be
Which
in
I
all them
hope they do
fights.
this right. I hope they do this right because one
they're
thing I
actually gonna
miss
fix
about
some
Bleach,
stuff. Yeah.
one thing I miss about Bleach is that MFing song, like out of nowhere when they get ready to fight. Ooh, oh, oh, yeah, yeah. That's my favorite
Number
thing
one
on
is
the
a
show.
bop.
This man
Okay,
knows.
That's
you
my
know what? That made
favorite.
me think of like that song feels so out of place for an anime, but I love it.
Didn't
Y'all
it?
watch
I was like, who
JoJo?
is these black ladies just out here wailing?
Do you watch
It is a
JoJo?
black woman.
hmm
Yes.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah.
Why these fools playing Jodeci at the end?
She knows.
Somebody let me know.
Every time I close my eyes. Yeah.
JoJo will forever be undefeated,
Yeah.
man.
Can we have a
JoJo's
moment?
undefeated.
Y'all got
Mm-hmm.
Jodeci playing it. I was like,
Jodeci in there. That was weird. I don't
Sakura
gonna
was
lie,
simping for
but them
Sasuke. She was. Mhm.
Yeah,
facts.
you want to talk about? Yeah, that's it. You want to talk about
Simping?
Okay.
simping?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Sakura.
Oh, we have to go. Okay, Hunter x Hunter. I didn't. Is it
Yeah, well,
Hunter
we don't.
Hunter? I don't watch this show,
It
but
is
I know
Hunter x
it's
Hunter.
Shounen.
I
It's
You
think.
like
Hunter
Hunter
Hunter.
x Hunter
Yeah,
You
Hunter?
can say Hunter
I
yeah.
X
don't watch
Hunter.
this show.
It's fine.
So
You
I'm
seen
gonna
it?
let
But I
y'all.
think it's good.
I don't
Good
watch
plot
it.
armor for me. Good plot armor, hands down.
Good plot armor. Y'all agree? Okay.
Yes.
I don't
I
watch it, but
agree.
it's Shonen, so I had to put it in. It's like one of the big ones, so I had to. Death Note, which I'm like, is that Shonen? Death
That's
Note.
it is shonen. It is shonen, but it
It
should be
has like
seinen, to be
really,
honest.
yeah, it should be seinen.
It
I
is
feel
horror
like,
theme elements in there.
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead first and just say straight up, I like the plot armor in Death Note.
Yeah.
Death
Okay.
Note as a whole for me, top tier.
She said it's
It's so
not.
smart. It's so astute. Like the way they navigate throughout these cat and mouse between L and Light is just I could watch that head
It's
from
so
front to
good.
back.
And Light is
So
actually
many-
intelligent, so it makes sense for his
Right.
character.
Right.
Let's point that out. So
Mhm.
okay, we all agree on that. Full Metal Alchemist.
Mm, mm,
Mm,
I'm right here.
50-50. 50-50 on that.
Yeah.
I don't see
50-50.
any. Okay. I'm gonna say this. I think armor wise for the Elric brothers, I think it's fine. Because you can't
If
have
I
them
look at
die
them
off.
together, yeah, I think if I look at them together, I would say,
Yeah, I'm talking about them together. That's what I'm talking
yeah,
about. I'm
them
not talking
as
about
a
separate
yeah. I think if you look at them
both.
as a couplet, I guess it's good.
Yeah, then they can get things done. It's fine then after that. But like if you're talking about as a whole, that's like 50-50, sweetheart. Brotherhood? No.
What
You gotta
you think,
explain that
Twan?
father to me.
You think if you include both of them, it's good, Twan,
I
or you
think
still
if
feel
you,
like
I don't know. It's just okay. You know what? Just if we talking about the original,
mhm,
I'm gonna go with
Mhm.
it's good.
yeah, the first
Okay.
one.
I'm gonna
What
go
about
with
Brotherhood?
good. I know.
Okay, that was a strong no. Okay,
That was enough.
7 Deadly Sins.
No.
Oh, I can. Okay. Okay, I
No, you
gotta
gotta
speak
say
on
good or
that.
bad.
Good or
'Cause I don't know
bad?
that one.
Bad.
Good or bad?
Bad, bad, bad.
The
Actually, I'm
first
gonna
half,
withdraw
yeah,
my
but
answer.
now
Withdraw my
bad.
answer.
What?
All right, thanks for coming on. Go ahead.
Oh no, he says he's gonna withdraw his answer. I think that's what he said.
Oh, you withdraw your
Twan was
answer. So
saying.
you saying good? I feel like, hold on. I think bad for Meliodas.
My man Millie, but it's okay. That's fair.
I withdrew my
Meliodas.
answer because I haven't finished it, and I don't think I'm going to. So that's
Well,
why I
then
was
that
like,
probably is more that along the it's bad side. I don't know. I
okay,
think Meliodas.
yeah.
Hey, Black
Seven
person
Deadly
is
Sins lost me around the time they was explaining about her reincarnation and all that stuff, and I've tried to watch it again several times, and each time I've either fallen asleep or got sidetracked and watched something else. So I just come to the
You
terms
like this
it's
ain't.
not for me.
It's like clearly this ain't for me. Okay, we're
Yeah.
almost done with our list. One Punch Man.
I think that one's fine.
Bad.
Oh, okay.
I think it's
No,
fine
that's not bad.
from an
No,
entertainment
that's not bad.
standpoint, but it's bad from a logic because
Yeah.
who gets that strong doing push-ups and sleeping with the air conditioner off?
Oh, come on, guys. Come on, guys. It's a parody, guys. It's a satire. You know what that is? It's
So
meant
you
to
say
be a
it's good
joke.
because it's satirical?
Yes. Like, we're not supposed to take it seriously. We're not supposed to take that seriously. It's the same thing with like freaking Kill la Kill. You think we're supposed to take seriously all that nonsense? No.
That's
I
true.
mean, but still, it's still bad. But actually, my husband told me that he thinks, he said, don't quote him on this, but I think he said in the manga that they said maybe he's a demon or something. I think they actually have given a reason for him being so strong.
Wait,
in the
who was a
manga.
demon?
Saitama?
Satama, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
I can't spoil them, but no, that's not true.
Okay, that's not
Oh.
true. See, he
I was
said
about to
that's
say,
not
you're
true.
gonna have me
He
reading
said
the
don't
manga.
quote him on that. He said he heard it in passing, so he was
Okay.
trying to figure out if it was
Okay.
true. I said I'll ask tomorrow because I ain't heard that. But
I got
okay.
you. Shout out
They
to your
says
husband,
he-
by the way.
Yeah, that's him right there. He said he really needs to read the manga. So there you go.
Oh, okay.
It's meant to be ridiculous. Okay, y'all standing for Saitama, whatever. I'm sticking with
I
Antoine.
mean, it is good. Besides them switching studios that second season, it's good.
It's entertainment.
Mhm.
I entertaining. I love it. It makes me laugh. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Metal Bat is funny. I love that
I
guy.
think it's good. What I have SAO, Sword Art Online.
Bad.
Okay. Bad.
Bad.
I enjoy
love
it,
it,
but
though.
it's bad.
I actually tell people that it's a romance anime, and I just love I mean, it really, you think it's something else, but it's really about him and his
I was so
and I
mad.
really like it.
I was so mad. I wasn't geared up for a romance, and then you just completely do a 180.
I know they caught y'all Shounen stands with that one. I was eating it up.
No.
That's what I wanted
I mean,
to
it was
see.
good until the creepy ending part, but you know,
Which in with the Mary in the cage?
yeah, that got a little
Oh.
extra for me.
She said married in the cage. I'm gonna write that down.
That's what I always remember.
Stream.
It's just like
Married in the cage.
It's in the cage. Like, and I did any of y'all watch Fairy Tail?
I have not. I've seen a little bit of Fairy Tale. I haven't.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that one next?
Yeah, that's Fairy Tail.
Bad to the moon.
Isn't it like My Little Pony? Friendship is marriage in anime form. I mean, marriage is friendship is magic in anime form.
It's Toon Force, baby. That's what it is. Toon Force.
Not Toon Force.
That's what it is.
Toon Force from middle school.
What is this? Loser in real life, hit by a truck. OP. Oh, he's coming for your genre. One. Isekai.
What?
Loser in real life, hit by a truck. OP character.
It is what it is, though. It really, that is the premise of these
Hold on, wait.
guys.
Isekai. The ones where you get reincarnated, you always a loser in real life. That's the dream, ain't it? I think that might be why they have such high suicide rates.
But let me go ahead and throw out two that I will not tolerate disrespect. Overlord and Slime. I love those two.
I love Slime.
I love those two.
I haven't seen Overlord, but Slime is he's such a lovable. I just love that show.
I like the world building. I like the whole building your nation type thing.
Konosuba is a good one too.
Who? Which one?
Yeah.
Konosuba.
Konosuba.
Yeah.
How about
Konosuba? Konosuba. It's good though. It's funny. It's hilarious actually. I like the knife. So that was the end of my list.
Okay.
I said some good examples also. Assassination Classroom. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote that, but I did put that in my notes.
That is well written, actually. I love that series.
I love Assassination.
There's no plot hole in that. Mm-hmm. That's a great series.
What'd you say, Twan?
I said I haven't fully seen Assassination Classroom, but I have, from what I have seen of it, I do love it.
Oh, I should have told you to finish it after you watch Anohana.
I'll get back on it. There's no reason why I stopped besides maybe getting distracted.
Anohana, the flower we found that day.
Yeah, the flower.
He watched it, and I was like, you should have just went ahead and finished Assassination Classroom after that.
Wait,
Yo,
is
bro,
it
if you've
is
seen
it is it
Naruto,
on
that's
that
a good
level?
one.
Is it on that level?
Anohana's really good.
Yeah.
And so is
Okay, I gotta
Assassin
watch.
Classroom.
Anohana's good. Yes, that one was good. See, she
Yeah.
said that was good. So that's the end of my list. And I think any closing thoughts, because we're right at an hour and 30 minutes. So I think I'm gonna go
Gotcha.
ahead and wrap it up. But any final thoughts y'all have?
Um, Goku, do better. Um,
Goku, you're trash.
let's make Vegeta the main character he's supposed to be. And yeah, that's about it. If you haven't watched Overlord, definitely watch that. I love that.
Overlord. You were
Yeah.
telling me about that. I was like, okay, I need to watch that. Yeah, Goku's trash.
Overlord
I'm
is
gonna put it back up.
Overlord is beast.
Mm.
I'll admit to
So I'm
that.
gonna watch that. I'm gonna check that out.
Season
Okay.
4 right around the corner.
Jay,
Yeah.
anything you want to say?
Okay. Shout out to my girl Bree here. Shout out to Twan here for joining, and also thanks for having me on. And also, anime I will throw out for everybody, especially that I'm going to be real on my channel. I recommend heavy. Shield Hero season 2 is coming out soon, so be prepared for that. I will be doing a stream on that basically because that is my top 3 isekais. Those 2 that he named, and then freaking Shield Hero.
Mm-hmm.
Shield Hero. I gotta watch these.
Yeah,
Shield Hero is
Shield
really,
Hero.
really
I'm
good.
just now getting into the swing of that and I just finished Goblin Slayer, but Goblin Slayer ain't really isekai. That's more like a oh my god.
I'm like
Yeah,
I kind of want to
for
see because my
fantasy.
friend said he was traumatized by it, so I kind of want to see it. But now I'm like, I
What?
don't know
Yeah,
if I want
that
to
first
watch it.
episode is a doozy.
Well,
if
he
you
was
don't
new
know
to
what you're getting
anime.
into.
He was new to
Oh,
anime
okay.
for his defense. So he was like, that's the first anime he ever watched, and he started in adulthood.
Okay.
So it was a lot for him.
Okay.
But I just be chilling, watching slice of life, and I just started a new anime called something. I don't know. It's a romantic anime. It's about a girl who's like a Lolita and a guy who's obsessed with making clothes for dolls, and they like get together. So
Oh
I don't
my
know the
god! I
name
know
of
what
it.
you're talking. I know which one you're
Yeah,
talking about. Wait, is
it's
that
only like
blonde
one.
haired girl?
Yeah, it's like one episode
The
out. I just started that. What's it called?
okay.
But
I
yeah,
know what she's
that's
talking about because I actually
that's
know
what
the
I'm watching.
Japanese name for it. Yeah, that thing is wild.
So I'm looking forward to seeing how this show goes because I don't get a lot of josei and I don't get like a lot of, there's not a lot of josei that come out. They're really good. So I'm hoping that this sticks to that genre. And there's another vampire show I was started something,
Then
but it's like
probably
it's
that's it.
in Victorian era. I'm gonna have the name of these. I'm gonna put them in the comments under the video. So Overlord and Slime or Goats. All right. Well, thank you for coming on the stream.
Absolutely, this was fun.
Next week I think I'm gonna talk
Definitely.
about. My husband said we should talk about toxic anime dads. We might have to do that.
That really could be a whole episode. It really could.
That could be a whole episode. And then,
toxic anime dads. Okay.
Yeah, and I do think I want to talk about if nostalgia ruined the live action Cowboy Bebop, or was it really just bad? And we'll talk about what we loved about the anime.
That is getting a lot of debate. Is getting a lot of debate.
So I think we'll talk about that next Sunday. Did nostalgia kill Cowboy Bebop? And we'll talk about what we loved about the anime series because we know that's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Classic Satan. So thank you for coming on. I'm gonna go ahead and drop y'all off the screen, okay? And do my stuff.
All right.
Bye. Thank you for coming on with me.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so we're all done here. I'm just going to go through some housekeeping things. I'm streaming tomorrow at 3 o'clock to talk about Encantos. I'm live on Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Don't forget to feed the algorithm on your way out. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you know when I go live, you'll get a notification on your phone. And I'll see anybody who wants to watch Encanto tomorrow. If not, I'll see y'all next week. Bye.
It was I got a question.